My name is Msiba Paul Kitema, is co-founder of Tanzania International Bee Company and the managing director. Tanzania International Bee Company is a startup company, has been a stakeholder in the beekeeping sector since 2020. I am motivated by the objectives set under National Beekeeping Policy Implementation Strategies of 20 years from 2021 to 2031 and the Millennium Development Goals. My approach emphasizes on creating synergies among actors to achieve impact results in terms of increased beekeeping production, income generation, jobs creation, and poverty reduction. The good news is that Tanzania is among top 20 global producers of honey and among the top 3 producers in Africa continent. According to FAO 2013, Africa counted roughly 90% of the global honey production, of which Ethiopia is producing 50,000 tons, followed by Tanzania at 30 and 400 tons, and Angola with 23 tons. 20 years back, from 2000 and 2020, the honey export from Tanzania has increased in more than 100%, and this makes the sector to stay an upward trajectory. The bad thing is, currently is estimated that only 70% of beekeeping capacity is utilized. The figure is now more surprising when we consider that Tanzania is the second largest honey producer in Africa, after Ethiopia and 10th in the world, whereby production is approximated to be 30,000 and 400 tons per year. In Tanzania, beekeeping is a mainly traditional and rural-based activity by local communities. This is main reason that about 90% of beekeepers are elderly men. Now, why are you producing 70% of your potential production capacity? The beekeeper will tell you the following concerns. Number 1, poor and local beekeeping technologies. Beekeeping in Tanzania is carried out using traditional methods that account for 99% of the total production of honey and beeswax. Approximately 95% of all hives are traditional, including log and bark hives. In this case, beekeeping activity cannot produce what we expect. Number 2, no access of affordable and modern beekeeping equipment and tools. You know why? 99% of beekeeping tools and equipment are imported from China. This makes 95% of beekeepers fail to afford the modern working equipment, which can impact the production and the quality of bee products. The impact of this case has also raised the stacking of beekeepers about 99% to deal with only 2 bee products, which are honey and beeswax, while in bee there are many 6 commercial bee products, which are: number 1 is honey as a common bee product, number 2 bee pollen, number 3 roger, number 4 bee propolis, number 5 bee venom, and number 6 beeswax. All these are the 6 commercial bee products. The third concern is climatic change. Bees are like other living organisms. The lives of bees depend on the existence of other living organisms, including plants. Why? Because through pollination is where bees getting their food. That is why a research and the FAO statistics proved that 80% of food crops depend on bee pollination. This means that if no bees, then there is no food. If there is no food, then there is no more life. We are going to die. So, the relationship between beekeeping and the climatic change, it comes when we keep bees for pollination. Through pollination, we are doing ecosystem preservation. During this preservation, we are maintaining carbon sequestration, and thus will increase biodiversity. So in beekeeping and climate change, we are doing beekeeping by considering 5 key factors, which is pollination, ecosystem preservation, carbon sequestration, and biodiversity. Concerns number 4. The last and the minor reason is financial stability. This is a minor reason because if the above 3 cases are solved, then the financial cases are no longer the reason. As a Tanzania International Bee, we came out with a strategic plans and actions to achieve the goal of transforming the sector into modern and commercial activities as economic activities. Number 1. Technological transfer of modern and commercial beekeeping to the existing beekeepers and influencing youth and women to capture the modern beekeeping as one of the economic activities. One among them main targeted group to be engaged are local farmers. All we know that in Tanzania, the agricultural sector contributes to nearly 1/3 of the country GDP and employs 70% of the population. This means that when we intervene beekeeping activity through pollination service, we will be easiest way to adapt the beekeeping activity by majority and automatically solving the oriented social, environmental, and economic impacts. Number 2, accessibility of modern and affordable tools and equipment of beekeeping activities. After knowledge transfer, now should look on how to undertake the activities through modern techniques. Here, we need to simplify the availability of tools and other resources in beekeeping. This including establishment of mechanical workshop for designing local technological tools and equipment to avoid importation of these tools. Number 3, if there are resources for beekeeping, and here is where money is. Value addition, quantity and quality are key factors to access the market. But all we know in value addition is where we get end-use product from beekeeping. Quality and quantity open the door to look forward to both local and international market of bee product. Now, the number of production automatically will increase. I am here on behalf of Tanzania International Bee, looking for investor to capture the business opportunities in aligned gaps associated with the mentioned case above. We have 4 investment gaps or area of consideration. Area number 1 is beekeeping technological gaps. Area number 2 is beekeeping equipment and tools business. Area number 3 is product value addition and market access. Here we are talking about aggregation or aggregators. And area number 4 is pollination and apitherapy aspects as new growing industry from beekeeping sector. Now we are looking for $600,000 to scale up our business in identified gaps. Thank you for your time and thank you for your love.